This is a salad that has both sweet and sour properties. And it's a salad that really comes from Sicily. I've spent a lot of time in Sicily. And when I first had this salad, I couldn't believe how wonderful it tasted. And you want to start out with something that is on the bitter side, and that is chicory. You see? It's a curly lettuce, and it has a very bitter flavor. So if you're not used to bitter lettuces, this may be something that you might take a little while getting used to. But I know just the thing to perk it up. Fruit. And in Sicily, there are wonderful fruits with intense flavors to choose from. One of my favorites, pomegranates, melagrana. Here's a pomegranate, and you see how nice and full and meaty it looks. And here it is, cut up. Now there is a problem with this. You have to get the seeds out. So what I do is cut them in half first, then cut them again. Get your raincoat because this gets very messy. Here's some that I did earlier. And you have to just move that white pulp away, you see? And then you can just extract the seeds very easily right into a bowl. And as you can see, they're very juicy. And they can be used in salads and in desserts, and Italians like to use this in a drink to refresh themselves on a hot day. So that's all there is to doing pomegranates. Let me just wipe this up a little bit now that you know about that. And you only see pomegranates here in this country around holiday time. So when Christmas comes and New Year's, I make sure that I stock up. But they are growing these now in California and parts of Florida. So pomegranates are going into my salad. Isn't that beautiful? That looks like Christmas already, doesn't it? I love the seeds. And then with that, you want to have some grapefruit, another wonderful fruit that you can find in your own backyard if you don't happen to be in Sicily. So there is a nice looking grapefruit. And also oranges. Now in Sicily, these would be blood oranges, but I don't happen to have those today, so I'm using regular navel oranges. So they go in, and then I want a little bit of salt with this, not too much. And then for the dressing, we're going to be using a squeezed orange juice, and some extra virgin olive oil. So all I want to do is get the olive oil mixed into the orange juice. Make a nice little emulsion, just like that. And then that goes right over my salad. Now this is a salad you want to eat immediately, unlike the ones that we have marinating, the bean and the carrot salad. So give this a wonderful toss. When I eat this salad, I'm back in Sicily again.